In this video, I'm going to show you the best settings so you can have crazy aim, crazy tracking. But before we start, let me show you what I can do with these settings. Alright, so for my settings, the first thing you want to do is turn on 120 FPS mode on. This is going to help you improve tremendously just for the fact you're going to have less delay and you're going to have more FPS. For my colorblind settings, I found these to be the best so you can see players from afar and also see players clearly. The next setting you want to go to is motion blur. Definitely turn this off because this is going to really impact your performance. You're probably going to have more delay and it makes your game look blurry and it's not really good. For the next thing you want to turn on is definitely going to be in sound settings, and it's called visualize sound effects. Once you turn this on, you're going to realize that there's going to be a little things on your screen that tells you where players are, and every pro is using this just because it's really broken that you can see players from like 50 feet away and you don't even have to hear them. It will just tell you on the screen. Once you do that, copy these settings. The next thing is definitely going to be your ping. I recommend you to get Ethernet cable so you can have less delay and lower ping. But if you're playing, let's say, an NA Central and you have less ping on NAEs, definitely go and play in NAEs unless it's for tournaments, you know. Once you do that, go into combat. This is gonna help you win a lot more or less spawning games. So if you're trying to rank up, this is definitely gonna be important. Auto pick up weapons, turn this setting on. Then go into prefer item slots, and I recommend you to turn this setting on too into your own preference. So this is when you go into early games and you grab a gun, it's already automatically going to the spot that you like. This is really important because I've lost many 50-50s in the past because I didn't have my inventory organized and it took me a lot of time. The next thing is gonna be building. Reset building choice on, disable pre-edit option off. This is so you don't mess up on your edits before you actually make them. Turbo building on, hopefully you do have it on because if you have this option off, I don't know how you're able to build. Then auto confirm edits. A lot of people ask me to use edit and release on or off, and I also asked a lot of Consolekbm players their opinion on this, and 90% of them have edit and release on, me included. And it's just for the fact that you feel like you have less delay, your game is more responsive. But if you were to switch to PC, I definitely recommend you to turn this off and get used to it because there's more benefits than having it on. But a good majority of pros on PC still use edit and release on. So it's all about preference. Do what's best for you. Then keep going down and you're gonna see low input latency mode on. This is really important, definitely turn this on. Keep going down, you're gonna see something called replays. This is also a really big important part of your input delay and your performance. So if you're not VOD reviewing your mistakes after every tournament or going to replays often, definitely turn these off because they do give you an extra boost of delay. Then the next thing is gonna be my reticle. This is so you can have really big flashing numbers when you crack somebody. Then my HUD scale, I recently went from 73 to 67 and I'm telling you guys, it looks so much cleaner. I definitely recommend you to give this a try because it just looks so much cleaner. Alright, now we're going into my sensitivity. I'm using 6.3 on both sides, my targeting 25.5, scope sensitivity 26.5, building sensitivity 105, editing sensitivity 110. I found these settings to be the best for me. I'm able to triple edit, do edit courses, hit my shots perfectly without having to, just flake all the time. So I definitely recommend you to give it a try. Disclaimer, your mouse depends a lot on sensitivities because if I try, Peter Boss sensitivity, right, with a different mouse than him, my sensitivity is obviously gonna be different unless I set up the DPI. Then lock input method as mouse, turn this off. My double movement settings, I also went from 73 to 63. This has helped me improve a ton because now I'm able to move to the right, move to the left without losing momentum, and I definitely recommend you to try this. A lot of pros also use 62 to 67, so definitely give this a try and let me know in the comment section. Mouse flight sensitivity 100%, turn all these settings off. And then now we're going into my keyboard settings. I'm gonna go slow so you can copy them down. And the last thing, definitely turn settings off that you don't really need. The more settings you have turned off, the less delay you're gonna get. I know it sounds really dumb. I know you're probably not gonna believe me, but trust me, it's just like if you put a machine to work, the more things it has, the more slow it's gonna work. So think about it like that. And yeah guys, that will be the end of the video. Hopefully the settings can help you improve and also remove your input delay. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.